Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline. And fans, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision what comic books to buy. And today, Frontline fans, we're going to be talking about Access, issue number 3. Now, at the end of the last issue, we get to see Iron Man just about to be destroyed by Red Onslaught and the two Sentinels. Then all of a sudden, here comes Magneto, and alongside him, the villains, the most notorious villains that we know in the Marvel universe. Now, why are they joining Magneto? Well, why the hell do they want to join Red Skull and his reign on the world? So I guess they decided to do battle with Magneto and try to destroy these Sentinels and Red Onslaught. This book is done by Rick Remender, and the artwork is done by Lanil Francis in this particular issue. And let me just tell you, the artwork in this book was absolutely gorgeous. We can look at this top panel over here, this two-page panel, which is really nice. And you got Hobgoblin in there, and you got Carnage, which are featured villains in this particular issue. We have another person that was featured in here, which was Enchantress. Beautiful art here. This is a gorgeous page, one of my favorite pages of the issue in here as well. Really rich in detail when it came to the destruction of this Sentinel here, as you see the villains trying to take them apart. So this was a gorgeous book to look at, and I really enjoyed it. Nice layout on the panels, great colors, a lot to look at in this particular issue. So I really enjoyed it. What did I think of this story, and what was the story about? Well, first off, in this issue, like I said, we get to see all our heroes being reintroduced, and this time we get to see the villains be introduced in this book as well. And we got Deadpool, Doctor Doom, Carnage, Hobgoblin, Absorbing Man was in here, Loki, Sabretooth, Jack-o'-lantern, Mystique, and Enchantress, like I said. And we get to see the book opening up with Deadpool trying to save Tony Stark Iron Man. He comes up with some funny dialogue in this issue, which was really good. Let you guys read that. And then again, you get to see the villains come and they try to destroy these Sentinels, and you get to see them all over the place. You got Absorbing Man over there, Magneto, Enchantress, all trying to do battle against them. And they're slowly picking away at these Sentinels, trying to release the good guys, which was Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange, so they can do their spell to try to get exempt, I guess, get out Charles Xavier or whatnot, or to stop Onslaught. Really great page right here, as you get to see Magneto destroys a Sentinel's head, or the top of its head, which is really awesome to see. We get to see an attempt at Enchantress trying to stop Onslaught as well by using her love spell, which was really awesome, which she was successful at doing for a little bit, as you get to see, Red Onslaught be like, oh, I'll do whatever you want. So that was really awesome to see in the issue as well. And it was funny in this issue to see Deadpool consistently try to become an Avenger. He's like, oh, how about you make me an Avenger? And Tony Stark's just like, he's like, you'll never be an Avenger if you're the last person on this planet. And he's like, and for the last time, where the hell are you taking me? So Tony Stark was getting really upset. But in this issue, you wind up seeing Red Onslaught being defeated. Now, this is spoilers, major spoilers going forward. So at the end of the issue, we wind up right where we left off a couple years ago, basically. Avengers versus X-Men. They're fighting over Charles Xavier. What to do with Red Skull, really. It's Red Skull, but they're not sure if Charles Xavier's inside, and they want to try to bring him back. So they're arguing over, should we take Red Skull back with the mutants and see if we can get Charles Xavier back, and the Avengers want to take him back to Avengers Tower because they feel that Charles Xavier is dead, and there's nothing that they can do, even though Steve Rogers said, we'll do all we can. So it creates this division between the Avengers and the mutants once again, where we started off 2 years ago. And by the time you get to the end of this issue, they wind up flying away, and they leave unsettled. So interesting issue here. I liked it this time. Now it feels like the story's really getting going. 3/4 through this issue, I was like, we're doing another battle, and all they're doing is just fighting each other. Like, is this entire series going to be these heroes and villains battling Red Onslaught? Like, what's the point of all this? Well, now that Red Onslaught is defeated, now it will be really interesting to see what are they going to do with Red Skull. Who is going to, I guess, keep Red Skull? Is it going to be the mutants? Is it going to be the Avengers? Or are they going to resurrect Charles Xavier? What's the relationship between these two kinds? Really interesting stuff here. This book had a little bit of everything. It had 3/4 action, but it focused on more different characters. And if you like villains, you're going to like this. It had some humor in here, which was good to see from Deadpool. He wasn't over the top. There was really great lines in here where he was singing a song, which was funny as well. And then it had some suspense going into the end of this issue, and then you get to see the tension between the Avengers and the mutants. So there was a little bit more in this issue, and so far up to date, this has been the best issue right now. Artistically wise, I thought this was the best issue. Story wise, I thought this was the best issue. And whenever it can feature some of your favorite villains, that is really awesome as well. So guys, definitely read this particular issue. It's getting better. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. And guys, leave me in the comments below of what you think of Access at to this point, and what do you think they're going to do with the Red Skull? Are they going to try to resurrect Charles Xavier? Are they going to lock him up? What do you guys think is going to happen? And what do you think is going to be the outcome of this actual event? So again, guys, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. Fans, if you want to go and check out more of my reviews, you can check out my own individual channel, Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I'll see you real soon.